That picture still... something doesn't sit right with me, but let's see if he's going to be able to get a few headshots off either way, because now the T-side, they are bringing the fight to him. Not the only one, but the first man is forced to go down. The T-side is still taking a whole bunch of damage as they keep on running in. Kills are there. Now you just got to get that bomb over as well. But they'll stick in that. But not in the default position, but it's ET side of the off forced to the 3 versus 5. It's a retake for them. Have to see what they can do here. Because right now, well, they don't have much position. They have a kit, yes, but no other utility to even speak of right now. They need to get these kills, but against 5 players who are right around these corners, hiding, waiting for the chance and biding their time. But there's the first one already, but already sticking to the defense as well. Olzerk, he's going to be able to stick to the defense 5 seconds with the kits. He gets it.
He gets it. No bloody way. That was fantastic. Holzerk, luckily he had the Kevlar as well, meaning that...
And considering Dignitas, they got 4 MP9s. This could be a bit of a tough situation that they're not ready for, especially this one. It was Antares getting the first. But Freiburg, though, does bring it back with 2 of his own. The MP9 is there to clean up somewhat, at least, while Heap's going to go down to the nade. But look at this, though, now on the A side as well. You've taken it. You've completely given it away to Eternal Fire, where the bomb can go down.
And it will go down.
Yeah, they got the util though, so Molotovs, they can be placed to get a bit of damage, and this swell leg spotted the slightest gap and force exploit, but now comes 6 Floud. And Woxic both want a kill, or one apiece, and his left Electro. Smoke down, Molotov as well, that's going to be able to buy enough time at least, but there's no kit still. Another Molotov is going to go there, but he's got no real chance. This has to make them out of their hidey holes, their positions where they may be, but there's the first, and now a second as well, X-Floud. Around the corner, but the MP9 a dink. But that's not a kill. It's not good enough.
No time, yeah. Unfortunately, not good enough. And, you know, if he had a kit, I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to stick to it.
Stuff with the first kill as well there. He's not alone. He's got his teammates. There seems to be a bit more of a commitment here. Kill to go as well, and now Forrest left to defend the B side by himself, and a Mac 10 is enough to take care of him. But here's Lecro lining up a few kills, turning things back into their favor, but not for long until Calyx strikes. Bomb has to be planted though as well. Woxic has to push that in. CT's there, able to get into position now. Here comes that util. Here come the CTs. They're not going to waste too much time either way. They want to take these fights. Woxic on the side. He's going to be isolated and taken the first as well, but now last man standing is going to be Calyx, low on HP, and Freiburg to finish it as well.
Meaning that Eternal Fire will be able to run away with the result. Oh boy, Heap. Okay, I like that. Yeah, and Forrest pushing this deep, this far. That's actually really good. Not only that, he has control of the C4. Oh, goodbye, Woxic.
No clue.
No.
Huge win for him, but in the ladder as well, but... He'll be able to survive for a bit longer. X-Flood real struggles with that one. He has gone down to the T side now. Have to recover that bomb, but instead it's Heap this time. His teammate has been taken down, so he needs to take Calyx, and he does. And Emor, they knew where he was. Now he has to find these last 2 as well, and Heap currently got a bit of a roll. Rampage, 3 kills, 3 headshots. Emor 2 to find. One man looking straight at him from the ladder as well. Has to watch out for this, has to be careful, but no. Let's look the other way, and this is going to be an easy kill. Just wait, and there's the head as well presented.
Oh, Emor is having so much fun right now.
Now they'll drop it.
Knows. Heap is in the corner. Heap is now in a tough spot. He returns back for it. He goes in the same position. He had a chance to run away from the corner itself. Only to still lose it, unfortunately. But, oh boy, we already get to see Emor open it up. Lecro getting caught. That's going to be a problem. Forrest is alone on B Nexus, and this looks like a B split, albeit no, Bomb is moving back towards A ramp. Never mind then. But a refrag, if nothing else happens, and Dignitas can breathe a little bit easier right now.
Yeah, it's going to be looking real tough now again. As that T side, all going to be slowed down here. They are still waiting, hoping for a chance. CT is doing the exact same thing, both respecting each other until now. Freiburg is going to be taken down at the X-Flight as Antares duo coming through. And up next, you gotta find a chance, because Forrest knows the position he's in right now. His teammate taken down in mid, so there's a real good chance for the split to come through, and that it is. Taking care of the rotate as well. Holzer, he's just completely stopped. So finally around Eternal Flyer, don't lose all their players in. The AWP on the other side, but with an AK this time equipped as he goes for the duel, is gotta be very quickly taken down. Holzerk needs to survive here. All players from ramp, but none of them are going to be pushing. So instead of save 3 plays, a bit of a +/-0 when it comes to reinvestment in the next one. Gonna have a 6-2 scoreline for Eternal Fire currently in the lead as well.
The bomb going down and therefore the round being lost. Already early on advantage as Dignitas gets caught on short as he tries to take control of that yellow. Single out how Eternal Fire do like to help each other. They go in solo here. Ooh, okay. Meanwhile, B control kind of going to be contested for. Calix with a beautiful secondary as well.
Waiting on the other side, and when the attack is going to be coming through Eternal Fire. Come the util, here come all the nades to make sure they're not hiding in these corners, and Holzerk, his AWP is going to be tested, but the smoke is there to block that off, and now instead of stopping that bomb plant, if they can't even do that. Because HP is plenty there. The nades are going to be dangerous. And you can see them going down, but not enough damage. Calix dodging that as well, so the bomb is down at the CTs.
Well, with the loss bonus more specifically, they'll be able to reinvest and get back on track soon enough. But as I said, Dignitas now need to start picking up rounds where...
What are they going to now do? This is just that T-side waiting, having a bit of time, having a bit of fun. Well, the CTs are wasting most of their util and barely getting any damage done. And now this is Jade for them as well. The Halls are going aggressive, but Woxic out of the entry.
Oh, this is an interesting development. Zantares really wants to push short. You can see how much his fingers are basically itching for it. Halzerk finds the first. That's Emor at least. Now Heap has made his way into a good position. Voxic gets caught in transition. Whilst rotation's already being made. Eternal Fire running towards that B position itself. Lekro. He's got support coming in the name of Forest, and if they can hold down the fort, at least for 1 or 2 frags, they would be perfectly situated to win this round, and they will do so. Lekro with the first, that's Calix. And now it's only a question of when and not if Dignitas win the round, or oh, is it X-Floud? No bloody way, but oh, lucky that Heap comes out at the right time. Oh, this is where things could get a little bit out of hand. Because Dignitas, if they lose, that's a full-on eco reset for them. And we can see here already, they're going to be pumped for that B-take. Eternal Fire, here they come. Calix with the first. They now know Forrest is behind in quad, though he's still blinded, gets one. But wide open, back into quad, hold up Forrest. He could be playing this his heart's content, and he certainly does. He's vying around the corner of that smoke. Nobody seems to be aware of his presence. That's the weird part. Nobody checks him good enough. Forrest, there's the kill. And I think that's enough. Bomb not even planted yet. Albeit 2 on 3 with 35 seconds to go. Eternal Fire. They have not even made it to site with the C4.
Yeah, not getting anywhere. The CT now stopped them. Got to try and do that again. And Holzer's going to do that first. And now, leaving Woxic. The man who has taken the IGL duties of this team, if I'm not completely mistaken, and how? See what he can do. What does he have? With 10 seconds left on the clock, he's got not much, apparently.
Nexus. Again, A ramp control going to be contested for. This time a little bit more than what we usually see.
Yeah, it is going to be a real interesting sight, but so far it is going to be Dignitas coming out on top of the duels as well here. Exploited Woxical. Scurrying back. They're going to find something in this one, but currently not the case. And oh, B-side as well, exact same thing. Calix snapped out by Lekra, who's having a rolling time on B-side here. 18 kills now. And X5 could be the next one. It could be 19. Right now for Dignitas, he's the man who's making it all possible. There as well, he's one more as Forrest can...
But Dignitas seem to have a spidey sense tingling in them. Holzerk was there for a second, kind of holding mid as well. I'm half expecting this to be a full-on B split, and can it succeed? The answer is, well, yes, it can. How far is it gonna go, though? Forrest ready, finds the second as well. Lekro holds the line. And it seems like Dignitas have predicted exactly this.
Yeah, there's against Voxic, and he's even gonna bring the challenge, but it's instead again.
This, however, is a little bit different, a little bit more on the upside. Ooh, Xfloud playing through Con. This is an interesting choice that he's gonna smoke it off, pretty much deny Dignitas the chance to jump safely through that corner. Calyx already finds one. Eternal Fire, they're still gonna be facing off the push through Con itself, and doesn't matter. Xfloud will find two. Freiburg and Heap left over. I believe this pistol has been decided before it even began. Dignitas, their split towards B, failed when they couldn't take control of that stairway spot early enough. Emor just confirms what we already know. And Calyx closes the gap. 8-8 as Eternal Fire take the second pistol. And you certainly don't want to have an eco in a position like this. Okay, Forrest getting caught. Now that was Calyx that gets the trade. Anything they can grab at, any sort of string they can push at or pull at. Halzerk, well, there it is. Voxic gonna get caught. Halzerk, meanwhile, out in the open. Where's the rest of the team? They're a little bit slow to respond. 3v4, and time is ticking away. Dignitas, that was their chance. Now I think time is against them a little bit too much, albeit no, Lekro still bounces back. Freiburg is ready, 2v2. Xantares on the edge of short will lose the duel, but a 1v1 against Freiburg now against Calyx. 10 HP for Calyx. This is going to be a tough one.
We're wanting that bomb, but if he's going to even check the angle, but there it is.
A problem. Dignitas, if they fail to pick up this investment, there could be a very big, you can say, hole they'll have to fill, and well, it's only going to get bigger. Xfloud, player through Con. 20 seconds. Contact play for Heap, not going to work out. Neither for Holzer. Forrest will die, and it's down to Freiburg.
We've seen in the past already how these guys can swing around those deagles, and now let's see if they can do that here as well, because they're up against rifles. It's not the greatest position to be in, but well, all of them, even if they are spamming, still end up having one traded, but there's that second as well. They're taking it away. Heap is going to be next to get a kill here as the T side are turning the tables completely. Walks against Calyx last two, and one of them is going to walk the Lekro as well. Out of the Deagles, they actually making it happen. Voxic's the last man standing.
Question is, oh, Voxic was spotted, wasn't he? Yeah, he was. I'm almost certain. No, wait, no, he was not. Never mind then. Lekro, it looked like he might have caught a glimpse of him at the back there, but nope. Voxic will be still alive at the moment. Now, as I said, Dignitas, again, this is one of those where they can easily bounce back to tie the score together. You know, you might want to try some crazy moments, some crazy plays. Heap right now on A ramp. Lekro going to be the first point of contact. Calyx falls. And already we start to see Dignitas now take advantage of the disheveled side of EF. Xfloud wide open. And that's the B side lost. The bomb about to reach its destination as well. That is 12 to the side of Dignitas.
Exactly, they're taking the lead here. CTs, as long as they all three do manage to save that, should warrant another buy at least, but, well, really no casualties as yet. I say that, of course. There's got to be that one bit. That's easy. They're going to try and take these CTs more and more of them down. It's Emor only one to save it.
Losing this will most likely transform Dignitas 13 to 15. And ho ho, Holzerk again. Calyx falls again. The entry What is going on right now?
Now in the B they go, and a headshot delivered as Woxing's going down. That's going to be a real tough situation for Efsane, who's alone at the B site. He's going to have to run away. Like you mentioned, saving makes more sense than fighting the bomb side at this point. They've got a bit of util, yes, but you need to take care of these players. Lekro's the first. If he doesn't go down here, then the round is more likely than not going to be a done deal. As there's the first one. Emor not expecting that it's on Tara's X-Cloud. They're going to have to hunt them down if they want to have even a chance, but walking away would be the best case scenario, but still took it 8-7, and now as well, second half starts off slightly slow with the fire getting 4 on the board, but that's it for them, as it's been Dignitas ever since. Some volumes about how well Dignitas have been able to just take care of him, not let him have too much fun with that open. Again, it is the pure op duel won by Holzerg. Those positions where they can be at Calyx. Playing one of those, but the flash is not good. But here's the deagle from Emor, taken down 2 out of 30. Nothing is going to be gained with the B side except headshots. Lekro's the next one, but damage is dealt. It's a 1-on-3 for Lekro, the big man of the Dignitas side, but he's going to go down to yet another deagle headshots. Calyx, so much to do on the B side, has the op and has players to walk straight into his crosshair as well. And there's the first, but not finding it. Needs to reposition, needs to adjust, but he still survives, and there's Holzerg's up. The B side now with 15 seconds remaining, less than that. X-Cloud taking fights and still surviving for a few more seconds, but the bomb is going to be planted right in the middle of it. Can they stop that? When it's running through the smoke, there's Woxing to save it! As Emor only has to survive. 2 seconds, 1, and that's the round done at 13. I don't think they've done that too often.
Yeah, they
still,
will.
Yeah,
that's a classic. That's a classic thing.
Yeah, Dignitas, they've already done that a few times so far, but still. And that is going to reveal one man on the other side. But no, they're sneaking through, playing it slow as Antares gets the audio cue. There's that first and a second spotted as well. Lekro's down to next, to the victims keep on falling. As Eternal Fire, they got to keep on shining here. Last to keep it Freiburg. Not out of it just yet, but not looking to be in a good position either way. Better damage, Nada dunks, but 30 seconds looking to make the run towards B, but Freiburg, you're going to be caught here if you're not careful. Out of that as well, enough to secure the round, and now it's just about how many kills can he get here before time is up, but only one's the answer.
Good nade, Emor now. He reveals his position. But luckily the Molotov is well timed, and he will use that moment and momentum, but Freiburg still delivers. 4v4. And all of a sudden, Eternal Fire. They gotta stick together, man. They gotta help each other. Imagine if they had one more player next to Emor. They would have gotten away with at least 1 or 2 players, minimum. Dignitas, meanwhile, they're gonna continue the push. 50 seconds, a little bit less than change. And this is gonna be an 8-take to finish it off.
Yeah, continuing. Bomb is gonna be planted. It's barely missing. Walks and Catalina, but or is it a bit off to the side and T. So look at the HP, the position they're in. Freiburg's on 1, Lekro 17, both 1 bullet and they're dead. Now it's lots of their team that are trying to figure things out, but X-Cloud runs towards the side, spots the first, and now completely removing him as well. Here's the next as well, though. T side, they are still fighting with the advantage in their favor. Bomb is going to be tapped as well. ZT side players
They have the time.
I gotta try and stick this now with X-Cloud on that defuse. Needs to try to get it fast, but here's Calyx on top of the boxes. No time anymore. Freiburg, he's put enough time.
Oh, wait. No. Unfortunately, no time. Calyx, valiant effort, valiant attempt, but no opportunities at the end of the day to salvage the round. Eternal Fire have to concede it. Successfully get the entry, at least to begin with. We're about to find out. Smoke's out, but no, Emor gets 1, but doesn't matter. Holzerg is ready for the retake, or excuse me, for the refrag. Forrest does get tagged, but it's still going to be Dignitas at a meager advantage. They do not take control of short, though. That's actually a big factor in this round. And Dignitas, if they play their cards right, they might still be awarded with another free kill quite soon. X-Cloud is about to peek this, and Zantares is coming close as well. They're waiting for something. Voxic comes out to peek. Freiburg gets caught. It looks like it's working out for Eternal Fire. This might be OT.
Oh, gotta be careful, but X-Fil out of this position. This is a real dangerous one. And look at the other side as well. This one man is forced into the MP9 through swinging. Eternal Fire 1 kill away. Pushing
and
this
one
to
HP
overtime as
away.
Lekro with 1 HP as well. Anything that hits him, he's dead. And there it is. Finish it. It's Woxic to get 15 to 15. We go for a few more rounds here. Ooh, I like this though. Look at Lekro. Look at the flash and Woxic as well. The line on the other side, walking in. This messy spray, but a kill found. Not bad. Eternal Fire. If they can continue with this, they can bounce back. It's already forced as well, down to 8 HP, so good start from Eternal Fire here. Now Woxic's still waiting, 30 seconds remaining. And the attack has to come through. Can't waste too much time anymore. Have to commit to B, but Holzerk has snuck past that. Woxic seems to be aware of the possibility at least, but 20 seconds left. You gotta commit to this one. Dignitas taking all the time you need, but now make sure the bomb is not gonna be dropped as Woxic awaits. The flashes are good, so is that Molotov. And the D-side they go in and knock down the first water that is presented, and the second as well, the heat continuing. And double spray, the bomb is planted, and the next head is taken off as well. One man, Emor, the second dope I mentioned, and he's going to have a 1-on-4 on his hands, and the second as well, finding that one, but one more in the smoke.
They are confident enough in themselves, and that's a good thing. How far can they actually push this? Ooh, Emor getting tagged. Lucky to be alive, or is he? Yes, my god, Heap. That's a full miss of the spray.
Yeah, the flashbang missing its mark, and the T side they're getting taken down here for the CTs, and Doris and Evo both on low on HP, but they get the kills, and Dignitas they're sent down with 2 players, or only 3 remaining. That first one from Heap, you know what? I respect the attempt at least, but unfortunately it doesn't go his way, and now it is down to just 2. Walking in, but a quick shot from Holzerk. There's Eternal Fire now, they've got their 4 players remaining in the A site, and that's that first at 1 man still is only Holzerk. Eternal Fire looking for that 16, and they're gonna get it as well.
I like the idea here we see from Calyx as well. He went aggressively towards B ramp, and he might just be able to take deep control over it. Meanwhile, A ramp control gonna be contested for again. Emor gets tagged. Same for Forest. Trades are there, or are they? Yes, they are. Lekro will deliver. Though close range, Heap does not take down Xfloud. Oh, Emor, he will be blinded momentarily, but still gets the drop at the end.
Even after that, but there it is, that first molly now used. Another one still remains on Woxic, but he's not really on the site as of yet. It's going to be made of there, it is. I'm going to go down to the T side to see what they got to be able to do with this one. Woxic in the front of the back, has to watch out. The timing, Force checks it, but nothing found. And instead, Lekro has the first head and the second as well.
Lekro
dancing around the site. Leaving Calyx in that 1 versus 1, and now it is Woxic. 1 versus 2.
Oh my god, what a monster, Lekro. They didn't wait for Woxic to get to the flank, and now they're paying the price for it, and they are already reading this. Forrest sees his barrel, and the only thing Lekro has to do is the ace clutch, and he does at 17-16.
Having a good time so far. Woxic, one of the people not having such a great time, because he has been denied a lot of these, or in a lot of the rounds we've had so far. Holzerk in the aim duels up against him, anyone else as well. A lot of the times it has been to that T side of Woxic going down in those duels, and again it's Holzerk peeking for 2. Something with it, but there they are. Go having been spotted now. Calyx, watch out, and the M-Force gives it up, and Lekro still takes that fight, and it's now just 1 man against Woxic. And similar to the last one, doesn't have a chance really. CT's way too many of them on the bomb site. You can jump across, but you're going to be spotted and immediately killed. Stat padding of this one, max. 2 kills found, but
Dignitas deciding that they will actually close it with success. Heap with the first again. Starting off. Potentially the end of this map.
yeah, I've said it. Eternal Fire, they can bring the heat, and they have so far, but now, right at the very end, they are looking to slow down a bit here with Dignitas arriving. One round is all that is missing from them to close this one, and in they go here. Eternal Fire, 4-man unit towards that B side, and this is the best chance they're going to get here. The positions they hold are going to be tough to clear, because as soon as Forest goes down, I'm not sure if they're going to check Lekro here. It's a bait. They need to set that Molotov here. They need to set it on fire, but in comes the open. Instead, that's the first at a T side. You've got to check the corners, these angles, but it's not happening. That's there 40 and 41.
41.
19 to Dignitas at the end of it. 19-16. That was the key. That was the X factor. Lekro was the one who came out on top with a solid 41 kills as Voxic's the first one to go down here.
Opa, this is going to be interesting to see. Voxic, Xfloud, they both fall. And this B push is very successful. The duel is in the hands of Imor. Might be successful, but he needs to get close first. They do have a defuse kit, so time is not yet that deadly low. Or low, as much as one would imagine. Here comes the attempt, though. 5v3. It's where it's at. Or 3v5, if you will. Imor fails, and the round fails. That's it. For Eternal Fire, I mean, Dignitas is clearly on point, and not just on point, they're warmed up. They got what they were kind of aiming for. Ooh, nice nade, yeah. Heap will at least be caught. They heard the bullets hit, so the nade was a given. So at least they start off well here. EF, they're not going to give up that easily. Indeed, they should not. And with Voxic on the op, they've invested a big chunk of money just into weaponry alone. They don't have a kit, they don't have much utility. They need to get those shots off ASAP.
Now though, as things are as they are, that CT side isn't going to do much bit of damage as they cross, yes, but Dignitas in return are going to take control of the secret stairs and from here as well. A lot of things can be done, but the fact that most of them are towards this position, only one man towards lobby, which these have all try and take your bit of give and take, normal Counter-Strike, you lose map control, you take it somewhere else. But the fact that Forest now goes down limits what Dignitas can do. No more chances to go up towards A, instead they have to commit to B. Xfloud, he waits here. Doesn't have any teammates close by for rotate, though. Xantares, he's moving towards ramp, sure. But the timing is what it comes down to now, is 15 seconds as well. Time as well is taken down. Eternal Fire, they have to receive the T side. They are doing it so well so far, but the time is low. We gotta get that bomb down 5 seconds to spare as he does. CT side in for the retake. They got the advantage. They gotta try and find these shots. Holzer has the but a nail shot immediately. Quick one as well. Lightning fast. Calyx snaps that bomb, but in from behind. Here's Electro.
Oh! Calyx, you monster! You monster, Calyx! That was insane! The nade doesn't finish off Calyx as well. There's enough time, and what?
This is looking fairly good here in the position he's in.
Yes, it is. No, my god. He Batman drops, unfortunately fails big time, and that's actually a big mistake. Imor does get absolutely smashed. Calyx with a double, but yep, the flank of Voxic is expected. Forest, well, he certainly is in with the times as he finds himself the flank. Xantares, again, reports where he is. But right now it's a 2-on-2, and both are coming from lobby, meaning they're coming from a very tight corner, with one already basically reporting that lobby has been overtaken by an opponent. And oh boy, Freiberg and Forest, if they play this right, which they absolutely will, Forest sets it up as well. That's it, no way they can lose. Freiberg gets both.
Man, known for his quick flicks and off skills, but the first one is going to be a miss on the T side. Going to be stomping down and stomping through. Into heaven they go, where Xantares simply put not ready, and Holzerg continues with the momentum he's got up the ladder and into A. The next up, Calyx is going to be trying to defend it here, but he's going to be surrounded. Too many angles, left, right, center, up, down. Circle, I think that's God mode.
Yeah. As good of a... Well, if the start of Vertigo wasn't as good as it was for Eternal Fire, and you're still going for it. That's what really, for me, is just an L. And there's a reason why James saves that much, because he knows when he's lost the round already, and there's no reason for him to throw away his weapon. Xfloud getting caught on ramp. This is a problem. The CTs, they have no money to support, although Voxic, that was a sick shot. I gotta give him.
1 or 2 kills, then a run away, even 1 kill and a run away. It'll be good enough. The spray begins, and there it is, the 1 kill he needs. Lekro jumped, that's the bomb as well. Flashbang has got to try and buy a bit of time here. Don't let that teaser have too much fun if the bomb is going to be planted and sprays a bit off.
Just a bit. Just a bit. But that 1 kill was vital, as you pointed it out. With that frag, there's a possibility now that Eternal Fire can actually win in this retake. They have a good position to work from. Heap will take over, well, a bullet from Xantares. As short is controlled. Forrest still wins the duel, but at the end, Dignitas is just doing better right now. In any case, Calyx holding the line. Heap will be stopped. What is this by Xantares, though? Jumps into the crosshairs of Doom as Lekro finds him. Oh boy, no! Oof, the trades! So quickly.
Same thing for the CTs, essentially, so even playground at that stage, but Voxic is going to try and shake that ground a little bit, but instead has his world run completely there by Lekro. And removed on the T side, they've got a position, and now you got to get rid of Xantares, but still there. He's making a complete ruckus and ruining that T side and their plans.
This is actually great timing, not just doable. They can go for the afterplan through short, meaning that Freiberg can have coverage of his flank, meaning Freiberg can now focus on 2 positions while Heap works his magic towards that short spot. Xantares now spotted Heap. If he plays it right, he can find Xantares. He does. Calyx comes in with the auto shotgun. Now, I'm not sure if they heard that, but I can guarantee you they might be quite in...
Oh, look at this, though.
Oh.
Explode.
Oh boy, Xfloud, he didn't even check short. Now Calyx 1v2. He has no kit, time is against him, and the round is already lost. This is 9-2, Eternal Fire. They'll have to say goodbye to the round here again.
Yeah, there are these rounds that Dignitas just... We'll see what Dignitas are going to do, and what is Eternal Fire going to do, because they've got a double up. So we saw this on Vertigo as well. Every now and then where Emor had that second up, and right now it does work with the first kill. That could be the right way to change things. Like I mentioned, it doesn't always need to be aggression, doesn't need to be just reinforcing these areas with more players, but even something as simple as that.
Honestly, I think a double up choice here on Nuke is a good one. I think it's the answer they were looking for. Question is, how are they going to be adjusting to it? Emor already starting off is perfect. We can see, of course, here Voxic has himself prepared for the challenge. Calyx, I think, gets a free kill here on Halzer. No. Oh, my lord. How the hell does Halzer hit that? I don't know, but Calyx will still win the duel. Xantares hits his headshot. Regardless of the rounds, though, the advantage is in the hands of Dignitas, be it you want it or not. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you need to be afraid of.
The next one, though. This point as well. At this point of the half as well, where Dignitas have showed us what they can do and what type of play something they want to go for. Changing things up even a little bit, going a bit faster. Definitely not a bad idea, but Voxic, he tried that. And for him, it did not work out.
No, the problem is there's no double up available. And not just that, it's not even about the op anymore, it's about the duel just simply being lost on all accounts. Emor and Voxic are out for the count. And I just want to point out, Voxic has 2 frags. He tried his luck, is not getting anywhere with it. Xantares has 6 frags. The man that once was called Vaktares, the man that was still at sometimes today being called as one of the best, players at one point, but back to a 1v1 at least. It's going to be the op against the op. Halzerk with the 1 HP. I gotta say, I expected more from Xantares. It's Calyx instead that gives us the show that we waited for. Oh boy, this is a good choice by Xfloud though. Halzerk just saw him.
I thought as well he was giving the info.
Oh boy. That's a problem.
Yeah, that's real bad timing.
Luckily, 1 HP.
Luckily, but he's going all the way around it. If he beats the timing, if he manages to get up heaven, but if I would, he's got it. He's got it. There you go. But at the same time as well, Dignitas, they've used nearly all of the utility, and Voxic is going to get a chance for Forest. He at least spots him. Information of him advancing is now going to be given at the T side. Their plan, their split towards A is going to be forward as Heap, though. He brings it back with one of his own. And there's that second as well. Halzerk beats him on the other side. And now, split towards A, split towards ramp. The CT's got to decide where they want to take the fight to. Outside, they're taking it as well. Now down to the 2-on-3. Both positions unknown. Heap still stands on ramp as well to lock down those rotates. Dignitas is the play towards Mini. That's the big issue here for Freiburg. He's the one with the ball with 20 seconds now. Calix begins to move in from behind as well. You gotta start to realize you gotta start moving here. But waiting for Heap to come back first. 13, 12, and now 10 seconds.
Zantares in CT vents. What?
Doesn't realize.
What? He just ignores that? It will be planted in time. 1v1. Just in time, and Heap from Hut at the end, because it's kind of true. You lose, you die. That's it. It's as simple as that. Luckily not in real life, but point is that you lose your tournament spot. And Zantares, that is a sick shot with a P250, quite at the mid to long range. And yeah, that's exactly what I expect to see from a player like Zantares. It's sad that we don't get to see more out of him right now, and hopefully he will be showing his true self in this second half. Halzerk peeks into Hut, finds one. That's the C4 drop. That's a problem. Checks out Heaven, finds one more. 3v2. All of a sudden, the advantage back in the hands of Dignitas as Forest is like, hey, guys, what's up? And, well, drops Lekro as he literally lets him die in vents. Comes out swinging. Emor down. Now down to Xfloud, who's been quiet throughout the entirety of this second map. And let's see, a 1v1 against Freiburg. No Kevlar, but doesn't matter. Freiburg has the aim. They're going to be eating themselves over that round for a long time to come.
This seems like it's just a bit too much to come back from you. A map that does require a lot of calls from your IGL, but Voxic hasn't done that for too long, and right now you can see what that's doing to them.
Oh God.
CT and T side alike, unfortunately.
Just as you think that they've got it, just as you think they've got it saved, it's down to bare bones again, and it's down to round-winning moments for Dignitas once more. Heap, if he plays his cards right, you know, they might not prevent the A plant, but they certainly can prevent any sort of successful Eternal Fire moving forward. Forest in heaven. There ain't no nade, there ain't no molly, and he's gonna let Heap go in first, so he's gonna be having an easier time going for that refrag. Here we go, Xfloud blinded, now 1v1, and Forest, he has no defuse kit on him, but I believe one was dropped right below onto site. I'm fairly certain that's the case, and he's expecting a flank. He's expecting the last player to be somewhere behind him. Instead, he is in Hut. Oh, spotted now. In a 1v1, he's got the kit, he's gonna stick it.
Oh,
he's
Calix.
gonna stick it. He's gonna stick it, and he's got it. No, never mind. Calix. Together, just no split attacks, no one by one die deaths, effectively. Oh, they're gonna go through Squeaky, aren't they? Yep.
This is good. In they go with the first headshot. It has been found at Forest as well. The next one as well. Headshots. 1, 2, 3. Just name all the victims. They're dead before you can even speak of them. And that looks like 8 already. CTs, they're off the save.
But then you have, you know, Lekro on top of that, and you have Heap now and Halzerk, of course, that potentially even better than having an op on Voxic, because you are a little bit more mobile. You have perhaps more safety with potential refrags. Voxic finds Halzerk. That's an important frag, even though the drop does happen. Let's see for certain.
Timings for the CTs.
Oh boy.
Suddenly he's like dominoes at the kill feed, one after another.
Yeah.
3 players end up falling. X-Fighter and Walks because the youngster going down. Just look at how they're playing. Forest close by, there's the flashbang, but clear the angle, they can't check it fully.
Big question mark whether or not they'll be able to get the entry. If they don't, even when they do, it's not guaranteed that they'll do anything with it. And again, look at this. Lekro finds the first nades flying in, and as you were saying,
either way, it's going to be looking really tough here. The smokes are going to be going down, but the slightest gap could be abused. And Lekro, he waits with a shadow, give it a dwell. The advantage is there, but only 1 kill found. At the moment needs to be picked up, and it has been done so. Forrest next tested on the A side. He's not alone either.
He's holding the corner perfectly. Gets the second as well. That's pretty much it. Heap will be there to deliver.
Apparently USP as well, firing paintballs, but he's not alone. Holzerk watches from the top, and if he nails even one of these plays, that's going to put them at a disadvantage already. And 30 seconds, Molly there. Fighter flight, choosing to stay for 1 more shot and then back down. But now it is Heap, the man, the headshot machine at the bottom. 20 seconds T side. You can't stagnate. You got to go.
They gotta go.
Oh, look at the
they gotta go.
they're in.
And you know what's the worst part?
You gotta check this. You gotta hard clear the angles. Emor, he's gonna go down and now the bomb. It has to be planted, but in such a bad position. In from ramp as well. 1 more through the smoke, and that's gonna be the round.
They prevent the plant. That's it. GG. That's the game indeed. And Nexus, we've come to the end. Dignitas will close it at the final round of 26 as they get close the main